one lane, traffic. 7:13 Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Gratiot Thoroughfare. This is the main thoroughfare through the state. A lot of different states have a Gratiot or a Michigan Avenue or a major thoroughfare. We're just trying to take our time, go with the flow. We're going to be a little bit more peppy today. We got to get where we're going, but we want to do it in a safe fashion. Whenever you see brake lights, slow down. That's your warning. And we want to keep good space. This car's not warmed up yet. You can hear the motor kind of winding up a little bit. Biggest thing is trust. You got to trust what you see, trust your instructor. This is a master class. I'm a state certified driving instructor, over 24 years of experience. So I decided to put master classes together to talk about all elements of driving. It's just a relaxed, chill portion, Gratiot, 35, 45, 50 miles an hour. We're going to look at driving behavior, lane line reference. We do not want to have an accident. We want to have a good driving record and good insurance. When you're in your late teens to early 20s, you establish your insurance, your driving habits, and it takes about 10 years. Your brain does not fully develop until 20, 24, 25 years old. You can look that up if you don't believe me, because I teach clients in their 20s and they do some really ridiculous things. They say they're going to show up, they don't. They say they want to finish driving, they don't. A lot of people are not committed to learning how to drive. I'm going to make a lane change. You have to put your time in. I'm putting my time in daily to create a great masterclass for you, thoughtful titles, good thumbnails, and then you're here to see driving. We see the Jeep ahead of us, we see the Tesla. I want to keep moving, and it's real out here. So we go all over the state, all over the country. Going it slow. Because people want to feel safe when they get in a car. The biggest thing is trust. Because if you don't trust your coach or your manager or your family members, you're not going to go all out. All my life I've developed it for my family, and that's what it's about. And when you learn to drive, you can go to work. You can go to Texas, Florida, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Montreal, Belo Horizonte. You can't drive there, but you can fly there and then drive. You can do food delivery. Also, you can do medical supply. Okay, we're going to make a lane change. Checking mirrors. Oh, that was a deep pothole that kind of threw the car off. My nephew had a white Journey like this. He got into an accident and got rear-ended. I start early in the morning, and then we made video in the afternoon, but I'm here right now. And we're just taking our time. They have a temporary license plate in the window. They have to get their license plate soon. This is going to be a lot more real. It's a lot of traffic. We left a little bit later, but you need to see what it's like. Keep moving. I don't want to be behind this landscaping lawnmower setup. But also, I'm not a random lane changer, because that's just going to make you frustrated and mad, and you want to stay smooth. 3-lane thoroughfare. We're going one way. The middle lane is probably the safest. I can see to the left the white GMC, the black Jeep. It's a nice looking Jeep, looks military. We all have to struggle at the pump. Gas is $5. That's across the country. If you're in California, it could be $6.50. I see the green light and the red light. I'm looking ahead, like in basketball, you're throwing the ball down the court, football. But we're dealing with cars and people, and they're very unpredictable. At our driver's education masterclass, professional development, we talked about the blinker. The blinker's the number one thing that really enrages people. And then traffic light. We're going to make another lane change. And then when I see cars that are smashed up, I'm wondering, how did that happen? Did they back into something? Did someone hit them? And be careful by fast food places. People will just stop. They're thinking about food and will just stop, so I always let off. This is pretty smooth. 1, 2, 3. There are 4 lanes. This turned from a 3-lane to a 4-lane. Still a one-way. They got the boulevard in the middle. This is really good. You can see a lot of different things. Okay, this white car's just tailgating the black car, not even necessary. That makes people very angry. We talked about that in our master class yesterday. Tailgating, you just keep your space. When you slow down, you want to look. Is it clear behind us? Yes. Is it clear to the right? No, there's the cars. Are clear to the left. The boulevard is there. I'm always checking mirrors. We'll get another camera in here so you can see different angles. I'm always checking mirrors, always looking around. Have an out. We talked about the Smith system. Have an out. If someone slams brakes, I can go on the boulevard. I can dip to the left. Don't tailgate, because people get crazy and start fighting. And we don't want any problems. If you're from the city, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you're like, what is he talking about? Leave and out. We're at 40. I can't go much faster than this. It's just really tight. You want to, but you can't. You see the Ford Taurus, burgundy car ahead of us, always looking around. If you don't look around, you're going to get sideswiped. You're going to get rear-ended. Mirror usage is extremely important. You can see the pace going a little bit. You can see the white car pushing a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and make our lane change and accelerate through the traffic. Okay, that Equinox is nice. We had one of those before. You see the white car, 3 blinks, 4 blinks. That's not bad. I'm scanning. I see the Jeep, the white van. I'm going to get over. I don't want to be behind this white van. And I want to stay in an open space. If you look at the video compared to yesterday, we have a little bit more energy. We're moving more. You do this as you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable, then don't drive in early morning traffic. But you should look at starting in your neighborhood, making 12 right turns, 12 left turns. That's what I did when I learned to drive a manual. I had a 5-speed manual in my IROC Z28. I learned in the neighborhood. Had my coach with me. He was telling me shift, push the clutch in, shift. I always miss 3rd gear because I was nervous. Like the white car is cutting across traffic, not necessary. We're moving at about 50. And you have to learn by doing. You learn by watching these videos. You learn by subscribing. You learn by asking questions. Because I'm going to do these videos every day, daily. We'll look at them, talk about them, and then I'll break it down. I'm going to keep space, keep moving. I'm at about 50. Things are good. We're going to be on the expressway soon, and a little bit more anxiety is going to pick up. I used to be the person walking on the side of Gratiot. Then I got tired of it, and I said, I need to do something about it. My brother didn't help me, mom didn't help me, dad didn't help me. I had to work. You have to work to pay for your training, pay for your test, and then once you get your permit and get your hours, you're gonna take your road test, and that costs money. If you don't have a car available, you're gonna have to rent one. We're passing by a shopping area. There are a lot of pedestrians. Burger King, Chick-fil-A, Jersey Mike. These are major chains that people come and have them make food. Just trying to take my time. It feels like we're moving slow. We are a little bit because we're just, this lady's tailgating me. I want you to see this. There's a red, it's a burgundy Escort. She's just tailgating me. I'm keeping space. No one likes to be tailgated. Okay, I'm gonna get all the way over to the left. I don't want to be behind these big trucks. I'm gonna keep moving. Going slow, and this curve is really tight, so I got to squeeze the brakes. That's an old Escalade. You remember the Escalade, man?
Yeah.
Every week, it was the OG. Every week, his Escalade was getting stolen. I'm serious, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get over it. So certain vehicles, the Kias, the Escalade, his truck was getting stolen every week. So don't get vehicles that are frequently stolen. Look, I'm keeping space. You see how these cars tailgating? I know I'm gonna get out there. I'm just taking my time. Don't cross the solid white line, you will get a ticket. Michigan, New York, Ohio, Indiana. But once the line is broken, we're gonna get in the middle lane, and then we're gonna get to the left. But this is where it's stressful, because no one wants to get their mirror knocked off. This lady to the left, she on that stuff. I'm just trying to take my time, and you see it. I'm not gonna rush out here. Okay, bam, out here. And I'm being courteous. Let them come out, then I'm gonna cut over when I get a chance. Blinkers on. Okay, I squoze in. I know you heard my foot. I have my boots on. Now this is a Cadillac truck. They got a digital mirror. Okay, we're getting over to the left. You like them moves, right? That's how you do it. That's right. You can't hesitate. If you hesitate, you're done. So we out here. And it takes time. You won't be able to just do this in your first 10 to 15 times. We're about 60, speed limit 70. And to the right, that's the expressway to take us out of the country. We're not trying to do that right now. I'm really trying to get past all this. I'm in the left lane. You can see it by the solid yellow. Okay. We're at 55. I'm actually going slower because I don't want to tailgate this blue Ford Flex. And I'm going to keep moving. I'm just giving them time. And really, this blue Ford Flex should be getting over so we can just keep moving. We're about 70. Flow's starting to pick up. Trying to keep space. This Ford Flex either needs to get over or pick up. So they're literally holding this up. soon as I find a spot, I'll change. But once all 3 lanes are full, I'll stay. We're trying to stay out of blind spots, the no zones, big semi truck, left side, right side, front and back. As soon as we pass this truck, I'm making a lane change. Okay, made my lane change, bam. We're moving. Hey, they got over, that's what they're supposed to do. Oh, we got a little turbo boost now. Young. How fast do you do that? I don't know. 40 more miles an hour, we'd be driving at the Camaro speed. Come on, bro. You're gonna be in there. All right, we're moving. A little inside joke. Okay. The Camaro moves at 140. That's at a drag strip. This is not a drag strip. This is the I-94 interstate. So we got to be careful, because if you go too fast, cars will cut over and then you're going to hit them. We have some good data that I'm going to share with you. We're just trying to keep moving, stay safe. We're not trying to lay up in the left lane. We're trying to keep moving, and that's what we should be doing. Because people, well, number one thing, no blinker. That catches us off guard. They're like, whoa, man, what's going on? And we don't want to cut off the semi-truck. That's death. Just being real. A little bit more peppy than yesterday. Getting here. They're tailgating. But you notice we make our moves and that don't tailgate. Because you can't make people do what they want. Because they'll brake check you. That was one of the questions in the master class yesterday. Because I had some DOK level 3 questions for our drivers. So I'm going to start posting those on the community page and let you really think. As soon as I'm clear of this truck, I'm going to get over. Okay. That was a tight curve. That's that 9-mile curve. So I'm passing all this mess. Then I'm going to get over one more lane to the right. We are in an SUV. It's not like a Camaro or a Mustang or something. Now I got to slow down. Whoa. And we don't want to burn up these brake pads. They're basic. These are not high performance brake pads. This is a mom car or a dad car that gets great mileage. And we got the Charger, but it has high insurance rates. Not the Hellcat, not the Trackhawk, the GT. 400 horsepower is enough for now. Okay. I thought I heard oh, that was air brakes. I thought I heard an ambulance. And we're just trying to take our time. We actually got here quicker today, but I felt it was safe. I hesitated a little bit. And as you get to the downtown area, Detroit, Chicago, Texas, Windsor, Montreal, UAE, Afghanistan, you're going to be dealing with traffic. But some people pay for an Uber, and I'm not mad. They have different circumstances. Maybe they don't like driving. And it's still not too late for me. I could get my CDL Class 1 and drive a party bus or a limousine. That'd be nice to have. I have an enhanced license, and so does he. We can go anywhere in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico with that enhanced license. I also have a chauffeur's license. So the CDL wouldn't be hard. I would just have to take another test and drive a party bus. Do that on the side. That'd be really interesting. It's pretty peaceful. The last time we filled the car, it was $65. $67? I'm playing with you. But you gotta have money, man. You see people driving crazy. You gotta have money. It's like we go fast and we go slow. We go fast and we go slow. And we go really slow. We have good speed control coming up the ramp. Take our time. And then they're from Pennsylvania. They're looking for those out-of-town drivers. We want to keep space. You remember I said having an out. If we get rear-ended, we'll be pushed into the Lincoln. And they're really too close to the right. They could sideswipe us. You do feel a little claustrophobic around. There are a lot of cars around us. And I'm always looking. Man, they right on me, bro. Come on. Right. Trying to take my time. We're on the crossover. We're looking for people. We gotta stop. And we're waiting for all these cars. Got the Cadillac. Okay. See, they put on the blinker at the last second. Very confusing. I'm checking traffic. I'm just waiting. See the gray Jeep? No blinker. The guy had no blinker on. Now a tree done fell down. Now we gotta get over. Come on, man. You're not paying attention, you'll mess up your car. But blinkers, people being careless. And then we're by a school zone and the speed radar timed. It's a decent stop. Their mufflers hanging down. They need a tune-up. All right. Going slow. Road here is terrible. We're gonna keep moving. All right, we had good speed control. We took our time. The number one thing is not using blinkers and building trust. If you don't trust yourself out here, you need to be really watching these videos. This is your master class. I'm a state certified driving instructor. Go back, review it, leave comments. We'll do a live review and kind of break down elements. I want to say thank you, subscribe, be safe, bye.